Hello, this is Mythical Mayhem, ready for some mythical fun. I am resuming What If Deku was the knight in the Hollow Knight game. Quick disclaimer, none of the pictures you'll see in this video are owned by me. They credit to the people who took their hard time making these pictures. They are really good. We last left off where Deku said we have to go to UA. This is where they are still in the woods though. So they walk out of the woods, then seeing a giant mess of people screaming, fire everywhere, and explosions in the distance. All Deku can think is, what's happening? Is this my fault? Must protect Lucy Grimm. So he does. Deku tries his hardest to stay quiet while sneaking up Lucy Grimm to a safe place where Deku is actually so far just wandering. Now we hear a bump behind them. It is Bakugo in his hero costume. Deku sort of remembers him. He has a faint memory of him, but he has no idea where he remembers him from. And Bakugo starts attacking him. Explosions left, right, center. Deku's wondering, why is he attacking? Is he a bad guy? Deku thinks. But then he actually sees something on his head. It kind of looks like a balloon, but it's actually glowing orange. So Deku thinks, maybe I should take that off him. So he takes out his nail and his charm, mark of pride, and goes on trying to attack him, the balloon thing. But Bakugo is faster and was able to knock Deku down to the ground. That's when the Grimm child actually decided to help Deku out by shooting small fireballs. It only skin had slight burns, but nothing crazy. Then Deku took his nail and slashed with the great slash art, hitting the balloon thing off. Bakugo is in a daze, wondering what happened. And then he sees Deku, the knight, holding a sword and a girl that seems to be having fire come out of her mouth. Deku and Bakugo thinks they're gonna try and hurt people. And so he puts his fist up. But then Deku asks, are you okay? Deku shocked because he just met the guy and saw him glooming over him with a sword. So Bakugo thought he was an enemy. Yes. Do you know a safe place we can hide? There seems to be exploding zombies everywhere. We have to get out of here. Bakugo laughs like, huh, like that's actually happening? So he turns around the corner and actually sees the carnage that is the outside. Pretty much zombies infecting others with a radiance virus. Yes, that's what I'm gonna call it for the what if. And people actually exploding after a few powerful hits. And this is why Bakugo didn't explode. It's because he was starting to become infected. He wasn't already infected. He was on his way to become infected. Then Deku and Bakugo screams, "Oh no!" Deku asks, "What's the matter?" "My friend. He's around here. He was hanging around. We were on patrol, but then something hit my head and I can't remember anything else. We gotta go find him." So they do. They rush to where Bakugo is heading, and he sees a bloody Kirishima, but not infected, just a little hurt. But there is one problem. Kirishima is sadly missing an arm because of it being blown off. So Bakugo and Deku now both pick up Kirishima and took him to inside a house that they were near, trying to hide from those zombies. And now it's nighttime. The zombies seem to be less active at night. Deku says, "Good, we can knock a couple down." Bakugo says. Deku says, "No, we should not do that." Bakugo says, "Why not? Just what happens if you get infected again? Maybe if I wasn't there, you would have still be possessed, maybe even more." Crazy. And what if I can't heal you? I mean, disinfect you, or whatever. All I'm saying is, stay here. I will go by myself. Protect your buddy and Lucy Grimm, whatever you do. And don't make loud noises. We still have no idea what those things can function. So Deku opens the door and dashes out to the middle of the city. And he's on the rooftop now in the city. He found a pair of binoculars and some food supplies in a store. And then he decided to study the zombies like creatures. He sees that they are not really active at night, but they seem to not be able to see. Maybe they only function by hearing, like they're deaf and blind. And they're not deaf, they use hearing, so they're blind, but they specialize in hearing. That's good. I'll just make a diversion so the rest of the three can get away. Yeah. So Deku returns to the house. But when he gets there, he sees Bakugo Kirishima, Lucy Grimm, and a third person. Sorry, I just can't think of who should it be. One of the three sisters of the Mantis, or whatever their boss title was in the boss rush game, part of the game. One of them seems to be alive. Deku asks, "Hello, Master. Where are the other two?" I'm just gonna call her Lily Mantis. Lily regretfully says, They're gone. I'm the last one to survive, and none of them made it. I'm the last one of my sisters, my last family." Deku screams in anger at the world. Which angrily summons out some zombies near the house to hear him. Now, though, the Mantis Lord sister and Lucy Grimm try to comfort Deku the Knight because he saw them as family. But so this is where I'm gonna be ending off. What if Deku was in the Hollow Knight game? Sorry, tongue twister. What if Deku was the knight in Hollow Knight? Hope you all have a great